Says here millions will get fluoride added to their tap water, and biggest expansion of controversial schemes since the 1980s. Only about 1 in 10 people in England currently have water containing fluoride. They are turning up the depop knob all the way up. And how bad is fluoride? Well, let's look at what fluoride does.
The first research indicating that fluoride could affect the brain was a long time ago, in the 1930s, a study of fluoride-exposed workers. And the finding with respect to neurological symptoms was kind of overlooked at the time. There was much more emphasis on effects on the bones. But in the 1990s, scientists in China began studying the effects of elevated levels of fluoride on children's IQ. And they did so because there were a number of animal studies coming out that were finding alterations in the brain of animals exposed to fluoride under laboratory conditions. So these Chinese scientists did these studies in the 1990s and were finding these correlations, and you saw this kind of accumulation of animal research and some of these human studies. And then in 2006, the National Research Council here in the United States really flagged neurotoxicity as a potential problem for fluoride exposures, and concluded in 2006 that fluoride does interfere with the functions of the brain. That was 2006. And that finding by the NRC really spurred a lot more interest and research on this subject.
Interesting, right? They know the effects of fluoride. It's not like it's not a mainstream thing. Fluoride is a neurotoxin. Like, throw it in their water ASAP. They're waking up too damn fast. Health Right says right here, fluoride is a poison that lowers your IQ. Your cognitive abilities will deteriorate as a result of it. And it's linked to Alzheimer's disease because it allows aluminum to build up in the brain. Aluminum levels have been found to be higher in Alzheimer's patients' brains. That's right. So it makes you a brain dead zombie. But it's good for your teeth though, okay? Matter of fact, here's a dentist explaining all of the toxic chemicals that are in normal toothpaste. And one that he obviously brings up is fluoride. Even the dentists know it.
What are the 3 worst things in natural toothpaste?
You really want to know?
I do.
Start with fluoride, sodium lauryl sulfate. Let's talk about oils they put in that kill everything. Toothpaste was developed by soap makers, 100 years ago. Even the color, that fluorescent blue, that's made from petroleum. It's a carcinogen. That was originally made from coal tar. It's now petroleum. It's a known carcinogen. They're still using saccharin. They're still using aspartame. They're using chemicals that are known to be harmful.
So the question is, what do I use? Chair, what do they use?
This is what I spent 20 years on.
Yes.
This is the world's first prebiotic toothpaste. Every ingredient in here, Dan, came out of a health food store. You can literally swallow this, safe for children. Just did a randomized double-blind clinical trial with Revitin versus the leading brand of toothpaste, Crest Pro Health. And we showed in 2 weeks, we actually stimulate and promote what's called microbial homeostasis, or balance. Really, it's about balance of the natural ecology of the mouth. It's not about nuking everything. This scorched earth policy is not only ineffectual but harmful. And a lot of natural toothpaste continue that same junk science. You don't want to kill.
Right.
We need to make peace with our microbes.
Yes, it brings balance to the microbiome. There you go. Now you know what to use right there. Revitin. Check it out.
Make peace with your microbes.
First time I heard about that, I didn't know that was toothpaste he was selling there.